Welcome to the Coach's Couch. I am so happy to have a little piece of your listening heart here with me today. We love bringing you this podcast and these episodes so much and are so grateful for your comments, your feedback, your downloads, your listens, and your reviews. If you're a regular listener here and you haven't left us a review, please can I encourage you to do that. They really help with getting podcasts like this out to the world. And so would absolutely love for you to do that if you're called. Thank you in advance if you do. On the couch today, I want to share 5 ways with you to know if becoming a coach is the next step for you. Now, the reason I want to speak to this today is because sometimes when we are thinking about making an adult life change, pivot, exploration for ourselves into something new, it can bring up lots of fears and doubts and uncertainty, all of which are very normal, very understandable, all of the things. But it can make us question ourselves and wonder, should I really do this? Is this really, really the right thing for me? And, I want to be honest with you and upfront, as I always am with everything. And that is to say, when it comes to making life decisions like this, studying, training to become something new, there are no guarantees or controlled ways of knowing whether it is the right thing for you or what you will exactly achieve. There is nothing like that. This is exactly the same, of course, if you study a degree at university or you start a particular job. Life does not offer or give any guarantees to us like that in any way. We can only follow our heart and then follow through with the best steps for us and generate and see what happens from there. Now, we've certainly seen it be the case with so many people who have studied with us that their success on their terms in their way is absolutely achievable and possible. And that's something that looks different for everybody because we are all different. And by the way, while I'm saying that, I'm smiling and I'm getting very excited because we are currently welcoming in new life coaching trainees from around the world right now, joining us through beautifulyouLifeCoachingCourse.com for our next 2026 course, which begins next month. You're coming from everywhere, Canada, Aotearoa, New Zealand, Australia, the USA, Fiji, Japan, Turkey, the United Kingdom. Welcome to you. We're so excited to have you on board and training with us. You're going to be in for the most extraordinary 7 months. Some people say it's absolutely life-changing. In fact, you know what? That's a lie. A lot of people say it's life-changing. Not just some, there's a lot. And so buckle up. It's going to be incredible. And if you want to join us, enrollments are open right now. And we would love for you to step in. If you're on the precipice, though, and you're thinking to yourself, gosh, I don't really know whether this is the right next best step for me, I want to share 5 things with you today that are hot clues that the answer to that question is yes. So, excuse me, tickle and frog in my throat. So you now really know that this is very live and recorded. I'm not going to cut that out. It's like we just roll with it here. But sometimes you just, we all know that, don't we? We've just got to clear our throats and keep going. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, here's number one. One of the ways that you will know if becoming a coach is the next best step for you is because you just know within yourself you need to grow. You want to grow. You're being called to grow, to expand, to improve, to light yourself up more from where you are right now, whether that is in your career or personally in any way. You just know that where you are right now is not fully where you want to be, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? But you want to grow and expand from there. Now, this does not necessarily mean that you know exactly how you might want to use coaching skills, being a coach in the future, because you know what? That is part of our role through the Beautiful You Life Coaching course to help you find that out. You don't have to step into training to become a coach and training with us filled with certainty about exactly where you want to take this. Now, you might know that for yourself, and that's great if you do, but please know it's also very okay if you do not. And in fact, I'm going to give you a little bit of inside track here. In some ways, if you don't fully know where you want this to go for you, if you don't really know your niche, your niche, your ideal client, you're not really sure whether you want a business or whether you want to use it to platform into another job or anything of that sort, that actually means you're in a super powerful position because you are wide open. You are wide open to possibility. You're wide open to your heart, your soul, your intuition, and what it is that you're going to practically learn to guide you to find the answers that you're seeking for those questions. You do not have to know them now. And in fact, not knowing them doesn't lock you in or corral you in any way that you think might be right for you, but in fact is not. This is, at least in part, what part of this experience of training to become a coach in our course is all about, is you opening yourself up to the possibilities. It's not about you being clear or certain or knowing them right from the beginning. And so if there is any part of you that is thinking to yourself, I've got to be more sure about what I'm going to do with this and where I'm going, you don't have to know that at all. That is part of our role with you to help you find that if you don't know it. So here's the second knowing, the second reason why, if you're experiencing this, it's coming for you, it's happening for you, it's tapping you, that you will know that coaching is a next great step for you. And that is that you're getting this really strong sense for yourself that you are craving just deeper level connection in your life with yourself and others in all ways. You are someone who is at a point in your life where you want to move beyond surface level conversations. You want to really open up your heart, work with your heart, connect with the hearts of others. You're craving more and deeper connection. And again, I want to reiterate here, this is not just with others, but it's also with yourself. You want to develop your intuition more. You want to learn how to hear the soul of your voice and yourself come through you and guide you more in your life. If you are starting to get, or they're full on at you, you're getting messages along those lines, then training to become a coach absolutely makes sense for you, because it opens up a direct pathway for you with yourself and with other people to do that. And look, you also might be the sort of person that has always had this desire and has tried to live in this way, where you have really meaningful conversations and connections with people, but you want to go even deeper with those. Or you've always had those, but the work that you're doing right now is really not facilitating the actual blossoming of that for you. And you just know within yourself that that work is not meeting the depths of who you are. Well, coaching is something that can do that. Oh, yeah. I've experienced it myself, and I've now seen it happen with so many others. It is a beautiful pathway to a richer, deeper, more heart and soul focused relationship with yourself and others, not just when you're actually coaching people, but just in general. And so, yeah, if you're feeling those things are coming to you, that's absolutely a sign that coaching could be amazing for you, and being a coach and training to become one. This then leads me into number 3. It's a beautiful segue into this. You're looking for, maybe even heart missile seeking, a community of people who really get you. This might be something for you that you have been looking for and seeking your entire life. And I want to be honest with you and say that when I first started this life coaching academy, it's like 14 years ago now, one of my primary selfish, I know some people might challenge me about using that word, but it was selfish at the time, or self-orientated may be a better way to express it or explain it. One of the core reasons for me doing that was because I wanted to try and draw into my own world more amazing people. I wanted to try and connect in a deeper, richer way with more values-driven, ethical, heart-centered people that wanted to live an extraordinary life and make a difference in their own way in the world, however it was that might have come through for them. That's what I wanted for me. Now, I wanted many, many other things too, but that was absolutely something I wanted. And oh my, yes, has it happened without question. Without question. Gosh, I'm being flooded with memories of all the incredible thousands of people now that I've met over the years who have become a part of this community. What I was not necessarily expecting, however, was how the building of this community from that self-orientated perspective of my own was also going to impact in a similar way the lives of others who were looking for more meaningful community and connections. And honestly, it has now become one of my most favorite things about the Beautiful You Coaching Academy, the Beautiful You Life Coaching course, and this alumni and community of coaches around the world. It is seeing and hearing and feeling time and time again the people who say, I finally found my people. This community is everything. These people are my people. I finally feel seen. I feel accepted. The experience of studying this course is the very first time I felt like I could ever fully show my full self. Wow. There is no price that you can place on that, and how that can positively impact your life and others' lives. That feeling, that knowing of belonging, of connection, of support, of celebration that exists in this community. If that is something that you know you are searching for, a community of like-minded, heart-centered people, you just know you need it, you don't have it, and you want it in your life, then training to become a coach, that's a feeling that you can acknowledge as truth for yourself. I'm going to be bold and say, I don't think these kinds of communities exist in every life coaching course or certification or training. I can't speak to those, of course. It certainly didn't exist in mine when I trained, 18 plus 19, 20 years ago. I can't even remember how long ago now, but a long, long time. That wasn't there. Connection, community, collaboration, it was not encouraged at all. It was not fostered. It certainly is in ours, but here's the thing. We don't have to do a lot here at the Beautiful You Coaching Academy to foster those things because of the like-mindedness of the people who come into training with us. It's just there. That desire to connect, to make friends, to find fellow travelers on this journey is all there. And so if that's really knocking at your heart right now, you want to find a community of people who get you, then training to become a coach and literally showing up in the world with others who want to show and express their heart and be in service in the world is a great way to do that. Okay, I've got two more. Another reason why coaching could be an amazing next best step for you and way for you to know this inside yourself is if, and this one's quite specific, you want to start a business. You actually want to branch out on your own, but it's not a get-rich-quick thing, and you want to do it in a way that is sustainable and scalable and successful in your way. Because not only is starting your own business as a life coach an amazing way to create additional income for yourself, it's also, and this is something that you might not necessarily know, relatively low cost compared to other businesses which can cost tens of thousands of dollars to invest in and start. And the best part about it is that it can fit and should fit, at least in initial and emerging stages, around your current other work commitments if you have those. This does not require you to quit something and just risk it all for the biscuit in a basket over here in somewhere. No. You can absolutely do this, and our support and guidance and advice to you would be to do this in slow, measurable, sustainable ways that initially work around everything else that you're doing. That's certainly the way that I did it. And one of the things that when I get asked, which I get asked regularly in podcast interviews and presentations and keynotes that I give, Julie, tell us about some of the secrets to success of, 25 years of being in online business. And almost every time, if I'm given a few options, like 3 or more, one of those things that I will do is say one of the secrets to success is go slow. Start slow, measurable, meaningfully. Do not make big rash moves or anything like that. Just go gentle, right? Now, you also might not necessarily know this either, but the coaching industry remains, and it has been for a number of years now, one of the fastest growing personal development sectors, with recent data showing that it's a $2.85 billion global industry, and it is continuing to grow. And so this is a way of people receiving support, guidance, and inspiration and connection in their life that they're looking for more and more. And whether your ultimate dream is to grow your own thriving coaching business, or you're an employee as well, looking to personally grow and expand your leadership and managerial skills in your workplace, the ability to coach people, the skills of being a great coach are now widely recognized and highly valued by people who are individual clients searching for one, and also organizations as well around the world. Good news, really good news. And the final thing that I want to share, of number 5, of ways to know if becoming a coach is the next step for you. And I think this is probably, I don't know whether it's the most important one of all, but gosh, it's really, really important if this is tapping on your heart and in your head in some ways, that you know within yourself that you want to do work, whether it's through starting your own business or in a career that is deeply fulfilling, values aligned, and meaningful for you. You no longer want to just accept a paycheck or do something because it's what you fell into, or what people told you should do, or what you thought was right, or what your parents kind of corralled you into, or anything of that sort. You are finally at a point, and maybe you have been for a really long time, where you know that you want your work to have much richer and better and deeper meaning for you than just those things. And if you are somebody who loves people and loves, quite literally, the umbrella term of helping, coaching is an incredible way for you to honor those thoughts and feelings about doing richer, deeper, more meaningful work that is coming to you. And so, there we have it. 5 ways for you to know if becoming a coach is the next best step for you. And if you already do know that within your heart, we would love to support you with that. You can join us in the coaching roadmap at beautifulyoucoachingacademy.com/roadmap. Right now, we've got a free live event that is taking place. Or no, you can sign up for the recordings. Yes, is it still? Yes, it is still taking place. Yes, of course it is. It's like, wow, everyone, there's so much going on for me right now. It's like, yes, we're in the heart of it. We're in the thick of it. And so join us for that. It's not too late. Where I was getting mixed up there is that some of the classes have taken place. 2 have already happened as part of the coaching roadmap. And so you'll get the replays for those, but you can still join us for the ones that are still to come. Otherwise, we are wide open and accepting your heartfelt enrollments in the Beautiful You Life Coaching course. And we would love to train you and support you and help you bring this dream that you have for more values and meaningful aligned work in your world come to life. You can find us at beautifulyouLifeCoachingCourse.com. And don't forget what I said about those people, this community. It is incredible, and possibly it's calling your name. If so, we would love, love, love to welcome you and open up your whole world to the gift of what it is to become a coach and to be in service to people in a heart-centered, meaningful, abundant, incredible way.